Hey guys, Jacob here with Flawless Airworks. I got with me today the Dye MXR in the Death Star variation. So I kind of posted a video the other day when I was shooting. We were doing some testing between different O-rings on the bolt guide of the MXR, and as I kind of showed some pictures, and then also John Chambers with Method shared some pictures of similar to the flex valve on the original DSR in the can. You can put an O-ring around the bolt guide, the rear of the bolt guide, and I'm going to include a detailed picture of where to exactly put that thing. I'm not going to make an installation video because you're just sliding an O-ring over it, but I wanted to kind of briefly go over is the types of O-rings that I tried. So all the O-rings that I tried were metric. Just I wanted to get the most out of it, see where I could go where it would fail. So I kind of had a range. I had 13 millimeter by 2 millimeter, and then I went all the way up to 17 millimeter by 2 millimeter. And then I first started out with 17 by 2 millimeter O-ring on the bolt guide. It actually failed. When I pulled the trigger, the bolt just slammed forward and it came halfway back. So it was too restrictive. And to be fair, it actually barely fit in the gun. So I ripped that out. And then I had a 16 by 0.5 by 2 millimeter O-ring. Put that in there. It shot. It was shooting, but it was kind of puffy and stuttering. It didn't work very well. So I ditched that out, and I didn't include that. And then I went back down again to a 16 millimeter by 2 millimeter. I put that in. That's currently what I have in the gun right now to kind of show you. The gun works completely fine with it. I've had no shoot down. The velocity did not change for me at all between no O-ring and this O-ring. And then I also tried a 15.5 millimeter by 2 millimeter. So what I'm gonna say is that if you're kind of like me and you like to tinker a lot and you want to mess with some stuff, I would probably, if you want the best possible, smoothest shooting, I guess, MXR that you could have with the current configuration we have now, I would run a 16 by 2 millimeter, 16 millimeter by 2 millimeter, and I'm gonna put the link to those O-rings. And then if you don't want to kind of run on the brink, don't want to run on the edge, I would use a 15 by 5 millimeter by 2 millimeter, and I'm also going to link that in the post. So right now, like I said, we have the Dye MXR. It is set at semi 10.2. I don't ramp. That's just me. So I'm not going to go over the ramping issues. I think everyone knows that by now. I haven't had any issues with double feeding or ball breaking or chopping or nothing like that. I haven't seen anyone ever comment on the chopping thing. Just multiple balls feeding. This paint's boring at 686, so I'm keeping the 17 on, and I haven't had any issues yet after doing some testing I did. So I'm going to shoot the gun as it is right now with this 16 by 2. This gun feels insane with a 16 by 2 O-ring on the end of that bolt guide. It's so smooth. It honestly feels like I'm getting the shot quality of a DSR, but I get the benefits of an M3, and it's absolutely crazy. I don't think I could run this gun without that O-ring personally. It's not for everyone, and you do have to experiment. That's why I recommend you get both sizes in case the 16 by 2 doesn't work. It works for me. That doesn't mean it'll work for you. So I'm just going to put a few rounds downrange here. I'm going to kind of shoot close, and then I'm going to turn it and shoot on the other side facing in, just to kind of get some angles on shot quality and stuff. But yeah, here it is, 10.2 semi. All right, now I'm going to take it and flip it around. So you'll have to deduce from that. I'm leaving this O-ring in. I'm gonna leave the links for those that want to try it. I know in my original post I just said you could put a 17 because that's just more common in everyone's kit, but a 16 by 2 is actually a little bit wider. It's a little more restrictive than a standard size O-ring going metric. I believe a standard is 1.78 or maybe 1.8 width, and obviously metric is 2, so it's a little more restrictive. Man, awesome. But yeah, take it how you will. It's my opinion. It's what it feels. It definitely made a difference. I don't think I'm shooting this gun without this O-ring. So obviously when it comes wintertime and the grease gets a little bit thicker, just kind of keep that in mind. You might have to go down an O-ring. You might have to use the 15.5 or maybe go back to the 17 or just take it all the way off. It's not cold enough to really know that yet, so I can't comment on that. All I know is I'm in Texas and it's super hot here, so it's working great right now. So just kind of keep that in mind too. But anyways, thanks for watching.